Oda reveals how strong Scopper Gaban truly is. The Elbaf arc of One Piece continues to deliver with each passing week, with Oda having delivered some non-stop action over the course of the last few months. Oda has introduced some massive lore in this arc, but that's not the only thing that makes this arc interesting. It is also the fact that Oda has introduced very compelling villains in the form of the Holy Knights, and at the same time, some legendary figures, such as the former left hand of the Pirate King, Scopper Gaban. Fans have seen quite a bit of Scopper Gaban in action in Elbaf, and although his full strength is yet to be seen, it is already clear from the small glimpse that he gave to the readers that he's in a class of his own overall. Truly, Scopper Gaban is a monstrous fighter with tremendous strength overall. The legend of the Mountain Eater Scopper Gaban. Scopper Gaban helped save Roger's life. Gaban slew hundreds of pirates with ease. Scopper Gaban is a character that fans have known about for years now. He was introduced in Chapter 19 of One Piece, but was later named in the Blue Deep Data book. Gaban appeared properly around the time of Strong World, where a special chapter was drawn by Oda. In this chapter, Scopper Gaban was seen fighting alongside Roger and Rayleigh and the rest of the Roger pirates on the Oro Jackson, which is what made it extremely special. In the post-time skip of the story, fans got yet another glimpse of the Roger pirates through the character of Odin. This time around, a lot more of the crew was seen, and Oda only added more depth to every single memory of the group, including Scopper Gaban. He's the man who stood on par with Roger and Rayleigh, Scopper Gaban, Oimo and Kashi. In Elbaf, it was officially revealed that Scopper Gaban, the man who sailed on the ship of the Pirate King as his left hand, was living there and that he was once a ferocious pirate who was even stronger than the giants of Elbaf. More than that, he was said to be an individual rivaling Silver's Rayleigh as well as Roger in terms of power, and all this was immensely incredible for this character. It was also said that long ago, Roger needed treatment once and he was taken by Gaban to a hospital in the mountains. Word came out and then all of Roger's enemies had surrounded the mountain. Scopper Gaban, with his 2 axes alone, took care of hundreds of pirates on that day and he slaughtered them all. By the time he was done, he had stripped the mountain bare, which made it feel like he devoured it completely. This is what earned him the title of Mountain Eater. Of course, this was all words and fans didn't know what Gaban could truly do in combat. That is, until One Piece Chapter 1140 dropped. To be fair, fans still don't know what Gaban can do in combat. After all, he's not fully revealed his capabilities. But what little he showed in One Piece Chapter 1140 was so tremendous that his full power is now way beyond what any fan can imagine. Gaban shows a glimpse of his strength in Elbaf. Scopper Gaban's incredible strength was finally showcased in One Piece Chapter 1140. In the previous chapter, fans saw that Luffy and Zoro wanted the key to Loki's chains. While they were ready to take the key once Gaban showed it to them, the old man didn't make it easy for them. He challenged them to take the key from him and this small battle surely did live up to the hype. Scopper Gaban was seen playing with Luffy in One Piece Chapter 1140. While the Yonko was trying to snatch the key from Gaban, he was seen casually dodging around, even when Luffy started taking things more seriously. "You sure chatter a lot, boy," Scopper Gaban to Luffy. Gaban's Conqueror's Haki. As soon as Luffy took things more seriously, Gaban upped his game as well, and the very first shocking moment came when Scopper Gaban showed his Conqueror's Haki infusion. Using the key, Gaban was seen infusing his Conqueror's Haki into it, as was made clear by the fact that a trail of lightning was left behind. He then went on to hit Luffy with the key and slammed into him, which led to massive lightning bolts emerging from the key. The black lightning, when combined with the buzzing sound effect, is a proper indicator of the fact that Conqueror's Haki was infused and Gaban is a user of this power. Gaban's incredible axemanship. If Gaban's Conqueror's Haki isn't enough of a proof that he's an incredibly powerful fighter, then fans also need to keep in mind that he's a phenomenal axeman. Gaban showed a glimpse of his axemanship in One Piece Chapter 1130, and this was the only moment he got serious. Using his amazing power, Gaban grabbed hold of his axes and launched a flurry of flying axe slashes, which destroyed a big portion of the Orist Castle. It must be remembered that Rhodes' diorama was the size of a city and that was just one room in the castle in the underworld. This one is much bigger and Gaban took down a whole tower, meaning his attack was powerful enough to destroy a whole island, at the very least. He managed to do all of this without even tapping into his haki, and both Zoro and Luffy admitted they would have died had they not reacted appropriately. Gaban's stronger attacks are surely on a completely different level. How strong is Scopper Gaban truly? Scopper Gaban is easily Yonko level. At the moment, it is no surprise to know that Scopper Gaban is Yonko level. Even when he's old, he's a legend and his strength is absolutely immense. That said, he shouldn't be stronger than the likes of Shanks or Blackbeard due to his old age. However, when taking into consideration his prime days, Gaban should most definitely be in the same tier as the likes of the strongest of the One Piece world, which includes Garp, Roger, Whitebeard, and Rayleigh, among others. Compared to the current Yonko, Gaban should most definitely be on the same level, and that's quite easy to see. Unfortunately, Gaban has already left the fight against Luffy and Zoro, but fans can only hope that he joins the combat later on once again when the Holy Knights jump in, and everything in Elbaf gets that much more exciting.